Drop it.
Oh God, okay, stop! Baby! Please, hey, I'm fucking in, so don't tell me.
That's fine.
Thieves often believe they're quick enough to escape, simply because they've done it so many times before. But what they fail to realize is, luck, too, has an expiration date.
Well, we'll tell you everything that's happening.
Yeah, like this is good.
And then, when they realize everything is falling apart, it's not just a failure anymore, but a full-blown disaster with no turning back in the eyes of the law.
Drop it.
On May 22, 2023, officers responded to a disturbance at Farm and Fleet in Onalaska, Wisconsin, involving a male and a female suspect who reportedly threatened to punch store employees and were seen placing items into a shopping cart. The male suspect was identified as Dakota, 23, and the female as Kara, 32. Notably, both individuals had prior interactions with law enforcement. Kara alone had faced approximately 16 theft-related charges, with several resulting in convictions.
Yeah, there's an issue. Stand in front of my car.
What's the issue?
You threatened two employees?
Stop. Get back here.
Take your hand out of your pocket. Hands on the car.
What am I doing?
Hands on the car. You're detained.
For what?
Hands on the car. Do you have any weapons on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're reaching in your pocket. You got brass knuckles. You're threatening to hit people. You got a grinder in there. Yeah. And you got a switchblade on you.
Hey, I told you I had freaking enough.
Where's the girl you were with?
Why? She didn't do anything.
She's still with you, so I'm gonna
Leave her alone.
You got anything else on you?
just watch and let me know when she comes out.
You can go ahead and laugh, okay? But you're going to talk to me. What's going on today?
They were following me around the store, and I asked them to stop, and they wouldn't. And then you start making smart-ass comments. And that's when I freaking was like, dude, if you keep following me around, I feel threatened. I literally said that. I got a bigger recording of him being a smart-ass, and I told him, I said, I'll just start pressing charges. I said, I'll go open up a case. Like, and I told him, I said, quit following me, because he's like literally like closer than me and you are right now. And that's when I told him, I said, dude, if you don't get out of my face, I'm gonna knuckle dust you. Okay. And I admit to that.
So you were upset because you felt like they were following you because of the way you looked? And
yes. Like, they were profiling me. Hell, this is the second time. Like, I've done nothing. I've never seen. I know.
That makes sense to me.
I apologize. I have a hard time raised because I was raised on the streets.
Okay.
So I apologize.
See, I've never met you.
Right.
Okay, so we're cool, right? But I still need to get your side of the story, boss. I mean, there's a reason that you threatened to punch someone, right?
Like, and I know it wasn't right, and that's why I started to walk out. Because they kept following me, and that's when I feel caged and trapped, I tend to lash out.
Can you see why I take the means that I do when you start walking away and you put your hand in your pocket, you end up having brass knuckles, a switchblade?
Yeah, I apologize. Okay. I apologize.
Who's the female you're with? She's not in any trouble. I'm just curious. Cara? You guys have no contact or something? Or you guys are good? Get it straight? You're a convicted felon? What are you doing with the knuckle dusters and the switchblade then?
I've been jumped at School Park before, so I keep them as protection.
What's going on?
Inside at all?
Yeah, we still gotta go find her. Yeah, if you want to stay out here with him, he's not really being very cooperative, so I can run inside.
You see why that heightens my concern though, when your hand goes directly into the pocket that has weapons in it? Okay. I wasn't trying to be a dick about it, right? I have a reason for it.
I appreciate you,
Dakota. So, obviously we got some stuff to figure out.
While one officer stayed with Dakota, the most anticipated moment arrived. Tension rose sharply as Kara's figure darted toward the vehicle exit. What the police needed to do was switch into track athlete mode and use sheer physical strength to restrain her reckless behavior.
Do you know him?
Yeah, Dakota. Yeah, he's definitely gonna steal something, so.
They were here a couple weeks ago when we talked to them.
Yes, and at a minimum you're not going to be allowed.
Hey ma'am, how are you? Hey, stop! Stop! She's running. Stop! Drop it! Drop it!
Okay, stop!
Turn around.
Stop! Baby! I stopped! Please,
Stop moving! Stop!
Please, stop!
Stop!
Please, stop!
Stop resisting!
God damn it! Please stop! Please! Please let him go! Please! Baby!
Kara, you good to sit? Are you injured at all?
No, I can take your jail, are you?
Can you bend your legs so we can sit you up? I didn't hear what you said.
I can take your jail.
Why'd you run? Can I sit you up in this chair?
Because I got scared.
Can I sit you up? I'm gonna sit you up, Kara, okay? You can sit in the chair. I need your help. You gotta get up.
Come on, Kara, don't do this.
Well, can you work with me a little bit?
I want to talk to the car.
Just sit.
Can I talk to the car, please?
He's detained right now, so...
Where is he? Why is
In my car.
Why?
Because you guys were causing issues in the store.
No, he was causing issues too.
Well, they work here. They're allowed to follow you guys through the
I
store.
know, that's hard in hell in here. Come on.
Are you trying to steal this stuff?
I'm not honest. I just have to I can't breathe. Please.
I'm just making sure.
There's nothing in there.
Are you allowed to scan stuff right here? Can you figure out how much some stuff is?
Can I have a cup of water, please? Can I have my ice water, please?
Just stop.
You can't. Okay. A cup of water? Yeah, I'll give you one sec. It's in your purse?
Ice water in my purse.
Where's your purse?
Right there.
Kara, because you're detained right now and in handcuffs, I'm going to read you something. Okay? Yep, we'll get to that. Alright? Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be
fill it up
against you in court. I'll give you.
Stop. I'm gonna go get some more.
No, there's only ice.
You want the ice instead of the water?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what my mom wants to tell me.
Well, I have.
When the questions began, the truth was no longer in the hands of the silent, and each of Kara's answers was like a spark thrown into a barrel of gunpowder. From that moment on, you'd start to understand why all eyes were fixed on her. She was also found to be out on 2 felony bonds at a time.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Are you willing to answer questions at this time?
Yes.
Okay. What do you mean when you say he told me to do it? Did Dakota tell you to steal the stuff? Okay. Is that what you guys came here to do today? Was to steal a bunch of merchandise? You on probation, bond, anything like that right now?
I'm buying that on probation.
What are you guys stealing the stuff for? For drugs? Cash? So when they called you out on it for stealing stuff, they were right. And then Dakota threatened to punch him?
Who's the employee? Can we have the employee come back here that was threatened?
He only threatened the person because of the way dude was looking at me.
I can send him down here.
Send him down here. Thanks for blocking that door. You're all good, man. You can only do so much.
If you want to ask her any more questions, I'll go ahead and bring it up.
Okay.
Thanks for coming out.
What's that? You're such a rant.
What was I supposed to do?
Stop.
I ran because I got scared. I ran because I got scared. I didn't want him back.
You want Dakota mad at you?
Cool. It's just start. I got caught up there. I'm dealing with him too. Are items in the purse as well?
There's one.
There's one thing in there.
How did you and him get here?
Bus.
The bus?
You doing okay back there right now? We got some stuff to deal with Kara, so sit tight.
Why don't you get in the car?
To go to jail?
Why?
For resisting?
For resistance.
And theft? And your bonds?
I didn't go to the I didn't steal. Get out of the store. I'm still in the store.
Where were you headed?
To hell if I don't pray.
That's not what I meant. Yep, I'll let, if you're cool with me the whole time, I'll let you see him before we go.
With $990 worth of merchandise before tax, the heat from the upcoming charges promises to be anything but mild, and she chose to cool down by loading herself up with water and ice as a way to recharge before reuniting with her boyfriend. In the state of Wisconsin, theft of property under $2,500 is classified as a Class A misdemeanor, carrying penalties of up to 9 months in jail and fines up to $10,000.
Turned over to me by okay, which is it? Ooh. I knew it was going to add up real fast.
Is that the total?
Total is $900.
I didn't steal it.
The people are out there that he threatened. Okay. You want to take him, I'll take her. Do you want any water before we go?
All the ice
You want the ice? Oh, sorry. How do you want this to work?
Can I just...
I'm just going to put this
You're in handcuffs, so you're not coming out of
I
handcuffs.
know that. Get here.
Who did the male threaten?
Good? Hit spot?
Can you guys run me through what was happening?
I ran into this guy 3 weeks ago doing the same thing back there.
Yep.
He went off the handle on me. Put his backpack out of the way. He heard me say that. He comes around and starts dropping F-bombs.
Perfect. I'm going to go for my spot, I'm going to search it, and then I'm going to put you in the back. I'm just having my radio went through.
I got your light. For your shoulder.
Oh, sorry, I took a digger while I accidentally gave her an assist down to the ground. Tell him once he's in cuffs, he can talk to her. I'll pull up then to the side. Once he gets in handcuffs, Josh, you good if she says something before I take her down?
I'll get that window rolled down.
Kara, you good? We'll meet him down at the jail.
I love you, baby.
No, lay down.
Okay, thank you guys. I love you.
I got it.
Thank you for letting me talk to her.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, man, when you're cool.
Kara passed out on the way to jail. And the reason? It wasn't the weather, and it certainly wasn't a staged act to buy more time, but the side effects of an addiction that had never been brought under control.
What's that? Do you feel sick? Feel like you're gonna faint? If you need medical attention, let me know. 326, she's claiming she just passed out in the back of my squad. If you want to send medical, tri-state. Kara? Hey, sit up. Kara, can you sit up? Kara, sit up.
Oh, fuck.
Sit up.
What happened?
Are you okay? You can't just be bending over. Can you lean out the door a little bit at least? Kara, do you want to get out?
Yeah. Boy, it hurts so.
What happened? Do you pass out easily? Do you pass out a lot?
I've never done that.
Never done that before. Did you use it all today? When did you use?
They have first responders coming to check her out. I guess she passed out, but she should be fine. You guys didn't use anything today, did you?
No.
You guys didn't use meth, heroin, or fentanyl at all?
No.
Okay. I'm not asking to charge you with it. The only reason I'm asking is because if I can tell those guys that it might be an overdose, we could help her more. But if you're saying it's not an overdose, then...
She thinks she's overdosing. Said she used both heroin and meth. She was good until we put her in the squad.
Seems to be a kind of a new trend with what's up with people ODing in the back of the squads?
She had no issue running through Farm and Fleet. Don't fall, get on the cot.
Stand up, Kara.
Come on, back up. Look at that.
Kara, move car, move up.
Here, I got the keys done.
In that moment when officers could easily recognize the familiar criminal past, time seemed to stand still, caught in a loop of repeated offenses. Dakota later admitted to smuggling meth into his body and was taken to hospital. The two employees he threatened decided not to press charges.
You don't know my name.
Once Officer Zumak said it, I remembered it. I've dealt with Kara before, but only one other time. I've never met you before, though.
Me and Car are Code Blue Camp famous.
Yeah, that you guys are. I will admit, I did see it.
5 million views.
Here's the thing I'll tell you, man. At least with me, it doesn't matter what you've done on Code Blue Cam, YouTube, whatever. As long as you're cool with me, I'm gonna be cool with you. Just to let you know, I know you had that grinder on you. I'm not charging you with that.
Thank you.
Okay? Because of how cool you were with me, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna destroy it. You don't have to worry about touching that charge. That trick make it a little better on that wrist?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and just sit in front of the car door here. Go ahead and take a seat right there.
Alright, so clearly you already... I know you're mad at him. I know, this already got the report, so don't ask. I have every reason to be... Stop giving her attitude. We'll take it straight back.
See how much further we can
Seizures,
get stuff done?
that's it.
Let's go. Come on. What's that?
That's a time to Kara. Good to see you.
Yep, sit down. Sit. This was related to Dakota that went here, so watch underwear, bra, and all the above.
Here, you already know what the process is, and you also know you have to be searched twice, and you have to be put to the scanner. I understand that, but we also have to wait and do our process.
You're gonna put me on myself. Come on.
Been like this for the last 5 hours.
That trick make it a little better on that wrist? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and just sit in front of the car door here.
He was taken to the hospital to have it removed. He was charged with misdemeanors including carrying a concealed weapon and carrying a concealed knife. Kara was charged with felonies, including retail theft, intentionally conceal, PTAC, and bail jumping. She also faced misdemeanor charges for resisting an officer. Both were later released on bond, Dakota on $1,000 and Kara on $500. In addition, both were trespassed from Farm and Fleet. After this incident, Kara was arrested 3 more times for retail theft, fraudulent use of a credit card, and violating conditions of release. Every repeated offense is like sealing off one more exit from redemption. Silent sentences carving their names into legal records. And once carved, those records follow you like a shadow, not just in court, but in jobs, in life, and in any future, no matter where you go. The next story will make you pause for a few seconds, just to ask yourself, is this really a reason to steal from your own workplace?
I have an upcoming trip. I know it sounds stupid, but I have an upcoming trip next month, and I'm sure I'm money on that.
Where are you going?
Cancun.
On November 25, 2024, police responded to a report from Macy's regarding a theft, where a female employee had been quietly supplementing her income by taking over $2,000 from the cash register over several workdays.
Good evening.
I'm Officer Goncalves with Orlando Police.
I'm Officer Wallace.
That's my partner, Officer Wallace. What is your name?
Mariana Henao.
Henao. Do you have your ID with you?
It's in the car.
It's in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know why we're here?
I do.
Yeah, all right. So you're not under arrest or anything, but under Florida law, every time I go talk to somebody, I have to read their Miranda rights, right? I'm sure you've seen in TV shows and stuff. So like I said, you're not under arrest. You're good. Take your time. Is that your water? If you want to take a sip of water or anything, you can take the sip of water. I'll read your constitutional rights, your Miranda rights. If you have any questions at any minute, just stop me and I'll explain it to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Is that a yes? Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand? Yes. Can you just verbatim it just for the recording? If it's a yes or no? You did.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like she enjoyed the police questioning her about what happened, like it was some kind of badge of honor. After 4 months on the job, it wasn't about sales numbers or how many pairs of sunglasses she sold. Her accomplishment was stealing from workplace.
How old are you?
24.
21?
24.
24? Any kids or anything? No? Who do you live with? Your parents? You're from Orlando or? Okay. So we got called here for allegations of some missing money, right? I'm assuming Macy's already talked to you about it. So I'm here to get your side of the story of what happened, right? I'm usually pretty forward and I'm honest to the person. That's why I tell you, like, you know, there's no secret to why I'm here. Okay. How long have you been working for Macy's?
It will be 4 months.
4 months. And what is your job here at Macy's?
Sales associate in sunglasses.
Sunglasses. So you sell sunglasses? Okay. Part of your duties as associate at Sunglass Hut, do you do cash transactions when you sell sunglasses? Yeah. So the allegations that Macy's is doing is that it's been some discrepancy on your cash register, right? Are you aware of that? Can you tell me what happened?
To keep it short, I mean, I took a few times money from the register.
You took money from the register. Do you have any idea how many times?
A few times.
A few times. We're talking 3, we're talking 10, we're talking 50.
I was less than 10.
Less than 10. And do you know how much money you took? From 100?
Yeah, that's what they said, yeah.
Well, that's what they're saying. How much do you think you took?
I estimated under 1,000.
Under 1,000? Okay.
For cases like this, police need to dig deep into the suspect's methods and the full timeline of the fraud. It's not just about figuring out how involved they were, it's also how they determine were there any accomplices in on it too?
And I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your telling me that you took some of the money. But I hate saying, like, hey, you know, it's $2,100, right? As Macy's saying $2,100, but you're saying, hey, I estimate less than 1,000. So I want to make sure there's no other person involved on this.
Oh, no.
That could be, even without your knowledge, taking that money later.
Without my knowledge, I wouldn't know.
That's why I'm saying, like, I want to make sure, like, your bags were always sealed, right? Like, when you did your deposit. Because, like, I never worked for Macy's, right? But all my young ages. So I worked for other stores, and I actually worked for a bank at one point. And I'm assuming it's kind of pretty similar to what you have here. So, like, when I worked on a bank, at the end of the day, they called you a batch, right? Which you count your money, and then you put all that information, and your computer system is supposed to match. Okay, he's supposed to have $3,000 cash. When you count your money, it puts in there, yes, it matched $3,000 cash. And then we take all that money out. We actually had to put in order. If it was like $2,000, we were supposed to, all hundreds were supposed to wrap it in $2,000. And then we put on the seal envelope that I seal, and I also had to initial the envelope. And then I go to the drawer, which is like the chute we call, where you put your money and then you close.
I was talking about the little melting upstairs. I call it a melting, but like a little chute.
Yeah. So after, when you close your money, like you count your money, how much average money you had a day?
That varied a lot, because I mean, there were some days where there was no deposit. Some days where...
Like all your sales were like credit cards and stuff like that? Mm-hmm. And then, but what is the, like, I'll say, what is the largest amount you ever had on your drawer?
Like in total?
Yeah. Like on your sales, right? Did you have a minimum amount that you start?
Yeah, 300.
You start with 300. And then whatever you sell cash, then it's...
That's the deposit.
That amount plus the 300?
Well, I don't know if it's plus the 300.
Oh, but you send that 300 back, or you keep that 300 on your drawer?
No, so the drawer itself always has to have $300. So then if there's more than $300, or there's cash payments throughout the day, then that's the deposit that we would, you know, put in the chute. And then every day will be $300 register, morning, night, you know.
So if you had no sales, you had $300.
Correct.
Right? Now, if you sold $1,500 in cash, then you would have a total of 18, which is the 300 plus the 1,500.
I believe that's how it works.
Yeah.
She didn't have enough money for school, but she did have a 1-week vacation to Cancun planned with her boyfriend. And she was fully enjoying it. With priorities that out of whack, her medical assistant career might be over before she even starts school.
Why are you doing this?
Like I told them, it's for school, not out of pay pocket.
You're paying for college?
Yeah, so I did get a scholarship, but there's parts where I have to pay back. And I have an upcoming trip. I know it sounds stupid, but I have an upcoming trip next month, and I'm short on money on that.
Where are you going?
Cancun.
For how long?
A week.
A week? Going with friends, family?
With my boyfriend.
Where are you going to school at? What classes?
It's medical assistant with EKG.
Oh, very good. Mm-hmm. How far are you in?
I just started.
How long is the program?
It's an accelerated course, so it's like 4 months.
Oh, those are hard.
Yeah, and it's 2 days a week. But I'm using that as a stepping stone to like do nursing later on.
It's probably one of the best industries. Mm-hmm. I wish I had a thought and went to the medical field instead.
It's hard.
It is hard, and I don't know if I can do it. So, but it's a beautiful profession, I'll tell you that. You know, I think it's extremely rewarding. So I see every day, like we go to hospitals every day, we see people every day. So I have my kids in the hospital at times, and I'll tell you, like, it's extremely rewarding. It's a beautiful profession. I hope you can continue, especially if that's your dream. I hope you can continue and succeed, because it's amazing. How much are you paying for school? Like, how much money you're short?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Mm-hmm.
I'm like 6,000 short.
6,000? How much is the program?
Oh my gosh.
It's okay, take your time.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I totally understand, believe me.
It's over 10K.
So you got like tuition for like 40% of that. Alright, still, do you regret? At any point you thought as you were doing like, I can't get caught and I can go to jail. You thought about it.
She didn't yell, didn't fight back. At the very least, she cooperated. And that made the police willing to offer her a chance to show remorse and face the future in a way that's a little less bleak.
Would you like to write an apology letter to Macy's?
Can I say verbally or
Prefer in writing, just because it's easier, because I will have to turn all this information to a judge, and it's easier for the judge to see in writing than have to watch my entire body cam. You have zero obligations in doing it, okay? If you don't want to do it, that's fine, you know, this is 0% obligation. I only ask, I normally give the opportunity to everybody. Once I see that they have some remorse, that have some regret of doing, just for, for court purpose. But if you don't want to do one now, you can always do one later. You can actually, if we get...
When I go to court, like what's the solution? Like what happened after that? Because I already admitted to pay back.
Okay, so you can mention that to your attorney, okay, that you agree to pay back Macy's full reimbursement and all that, and he can work with Macy's on that, okay? Again, I'm telling you some of this stuff. I'm not the best person because I'm not an attorney, right? I'm just speaking on my experience itself. So your attorney will give you more detail to what's the solution or the outcome of your case, you know, in a later time. But make it simple, especially without being an attorney. Every case we have a couple of solutions. One is the state attorney dismissing the case. Okay, which means the state attorney reviews everything and says we don't have enough evidence to prosecute her, and they dismiss the case. Okay, the second solution is you coming with an agreement between you and the victim, but with that, both attorneys have to be involved. The state attorney's office and defense attorney's office, you and Macy's, the four of you will have to come in some form of agreement, right? Which possibly be like, hey, Macy's wants you to reimburse them $2,100. You know, don't ever apply for a job at Macy's again. Boom, that's one solution. I'm just saying as an example. I'm not saying that it will happen, okay? And the third one is Macy's doesn't agree on the solution of getting paid. They want more. They want you to pay for, and then, you know, there is more repercussion when it comes to Florida state law. And then they can say, hey, I want to divorce you. Because I know you would do it. Because everybody does it. Okay? So just bear with me. Let me finish with them. My partner's going to stay here. And
it didn't just end with a trip to jail. She also slammed the door shut on her own future in the medical field. With a theft record, there's a real chance she won't be able to get licensed as a medical assistant.
I'm glad you make the phone call. I'll help you. Any questions for us? They don't tow it or anything, so, and they won't keep the eye off, but it's better since your property's inside, it's better if your parents come pick up later on.
Alright, just take a look.
Can I get my bag though?
No, we can't go there, right?
There's nothing inside the vehicle, correct? So any contraband or anything that appears after you come out, you'll be charged with it, okay? Just letting you know. I have to say there is. They don't feel good. I put Can you put it over the I put a finger through it. It's required two fingers. Probably because of the way you're sitting. And if you're moving your hands.
It's gonna be a short ride. It's less than 5 minutes.
The suspect was officially charged with theft. In the state of Florida, stealing over $2,000 can carry a penalty of up to 5 years in prison, a fine of up to $5,000, or up to 5 years of probation if jail time is avoided. She made a bad choice, one that may have completely rerouted her future onto a tougher, more uncertain path. Instead of chasing short-term gratification, she should have focused on her education and working hard to build a stable life. Because sometimes, one impulsive decision in your youth can delay everything you were trying to build. On February 11, 2023, the Lake County Sheriff's Office in Florida responded to a report from a local Walmart about an active shoplifting incident. Loss prevention staff had been watching two suspects as they filled an entire shopping cart with baby formula. And in situations like this, an arrest is almost always necessary.
I'm going to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I don't. Please don't touch me, please. Hey, I'm 14 years old. Don't touch me.
That's fine.
Mom, tell me what's happening to you. It's hurt me, please. Please relax. What's happening to you? I'm 14 years old. I'm 14 years old and you made me like this. Come on, don't make me like that. What's happening to you? You're leaving me like a dog. There's no problem.
He's right here, right? Alright.
Please, holding his foot.
Just keep walking.
If you don't fall, he won't hurt you.
Okay, what is she wearing? Because I got another guy outside. With the camo. Camo.
Relax.
Black and white striped shirt.
Okay, relax.
I'll put her inside and then I'll go back out there. Oh, we're going back out there.
She's wearing a long black and white jacket down to her ankles.
Come here. Yeah, come here. Come here. Let's go.
What's happening?
Stay right here. Let them know we got her. Yeah, we'll tell you everything that's happening. You're trying to steal from Walmart.
Me?
Yeah. You and your friend. Yeah, absolutely.
At that point, they denied knowing each other, but the evidence, witnesses, and security footage told a very different story. And once the contradictions started to show, their version of events quickly began to fall apart.
Was she an accomplice to hiding everything?
They were working together.
We'll take her too. Because she's an accessory.
She's claiming that she's a minor. I don't know how true that is.
Too bad. Minors go to jail.
This is the ORC though, for real. I saw them and I was like, dude, that's one of the ORCs.
Okay.
There's an email for her already.
I'm sorry.
Stand up.
Who is she? Who is she?
Stand up. Who is she? I don't know. You guys are on video together.
They're going to play that we don't know each other.
Man, relax. What's happening?
I'm trying to help you out. Now calm down.
Okay. And you make me so fast. My hands is hurt. Really.
Why, don't you think I'm back here trying to help you out?
I know. I'm sick because me, I didn't touch nothing.
Of course. Keep stop pulling.
We'll figure everything out. You're not under us. You're being detained at this time.
We got them.
There's more. There's a whole lot more
So,
here.
the second one in the long shirt helped conceal these items underneath everything?
They were together the whole time. She was being on the lookout. And then I couldn't really see because they were hiding by the clothes, but they were together. Sorry.
She was wondering where.
I was like, that's fine. But ain't nothing
My
real.
adrenaline was running so hard because I saw them on the camera. I was like, oh shit, that's one of the ORC people.
She was helping her look out and put stuff in and hide the formula under there. She's going in. Spin her over here.
You have no gloves.
We can't ID them. They both go to jail. Jane Doe's. They stay there till they are properly identified. Do you have Florida licenses or ID cards? Do you have ID cards from the state of Florida? What language do you speak?
What language?
Oh man. ID. Romanian.
We don't have it. I don't steal nothing. You take something with me.
Romanian, that's what? Russian? Oh.
No, Romanian, the language.
Of course I don't have it in there. So.
Drive through the parking lot, hitting the panic button, see what car.
Cut to the search for the vehicle, where officers ran into a few hiccups during the process, but still stuck to proper procedure every step of the way.
I'm literally like on row 5 now. I'm hitting the lock button, the panic button. I'm not getting nothing back. I'm starting to wonder if this T-fob even works. I think I found it. Oh, it's a van. It's a van.
I want to see if there's more.
All right, I found it.
Well, open the door. I will look in. We don't have permission to enter it.
So don't open the door.
All right.
I don't know why I thought that flashlight would work. You said the hood, handlebars. I mean, I'll make an X across the hood.
What are you doing?
You said across the hood. I'm gonna make an X. All right, so then tell me, how should I do it?
Just right here.
You know, it's funny, she did out the other store. She said, I don't know English, so then she ran off with the cart. That's why when I saw her today, I said, oh, okay, she can play the I don't know English card.
What seemed like just a simple case of shoplifting ended up raising a series of questions about personal responsibility, youthful choices, and hidden truths. As everything started to unfold, people began to ask, could this foreign national be part of an organized crime ring?
Who you see me?
At the other store.
No one at the store.
It's fine, I gotta get the
Okay, let's not even waste our time trying to talk to them because they're going to play the I don't speak card.
That's fine, I got a picture of her face right here.
Since they've been doing this,
Yeah.
Really sorry. My hand is hurt. A little bit like this.
You're fine.
It's hurting me.
This is what happens when we steal.
I think you're ready.
Cops are uncomfortable. They're supposed to be uncomfortable.
There's my name.
I don't speak Romanian. You can curse me out all you want. Nothing I've never heard before, so it's okay. Since we don't know who you guys are and you have no ID, you're gonna get booked into jail, and until we can identify you, you're gonna stay there.
Yeah. Same shoes, same hair, same build.
Where was that at? 4365. Where was that?
I got $1,600 in that one.
Oh, that's on the. I'm gonna CC you in it. We're forwarded to. Dude, people have been killing us in the formulas, bro. Literally, we have like them. We have like, and 2 other groups that have been doing it. They've been stealing like crazy. It's nuts.
Could you hold it for? Is it on Marketplace? Yeah, because it's hard to come by. Yeah, because they keep getting stolen. How far out of the store did they get?
She was in the store. They separated.
Yeah, once she saw me stop her, the other one.
They were walking out together?
No, they were. She was standing behind, like 10 feet behind, so that way she like.
Walking out of the store 10 feet behind her?
She was, no, she was like 10 feet behind that one, so that way when I to see if anybody watching her.
You see something with me?
Yeah, you guys were looking.
I don't have nothing. I understand nothing.
How old are you? 15.
She's 15. Where's your mom? Where's your parents?
It's home.
In Romania?
No.
Charge her with delinquency of a minor. Attributed to the delinquency of a minor. How old are you? How old are you? Oh, perfect. Try to run whatever fake names they give you.
A foreign language, no ID, and couldn't even spell her own name, yet somehow she pulled off a theft plan smoother than most locals? If any agency needs an explanation, ICE should be her next stop. According to the Immigration and Nationality Act, or INA, if someone is in the country illegally, ICE has the authority to detain and deport them immediately. On the other hand, if they're here legally, their chances of being deported depend on how serious the offense is.
What is your name?
I don't know to spell it. I can't really. I don't know to spell it.
You don't know what your name is?
I know what my name
We'll
is.
say it. And you don't know how to spell it. What was your last name? Spell that for me.
I don't know to spell it. Then I
I'm also gonna say you check your email.
She doesn't know how to spell it. She can
On
write it down. Just spelling it.
Yeah.
Let her write it out.
521. We got an email.
Please help.
430. 45.
Stand up.
It's the same one. So.
Pretty sophisticated for a 15-year-old to steal a bunch of formula.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't move.
I got you.
Okay, it's not in my hand.
Well, they're going back on, so. Here, write your name.
It's red.
You're fine.
Okay.
You said there was
Write your
the same
name.
one.
Where I can read it. And your date of birth. So nice. These yours?
Do you have another set? No, these aren't. She's got mine.
Write her name down too for me.
I can't see.
Is that another photo from somewhere else?
Well, this was a terrorist store down the street, but she said that I think one of these were them. But that's kind of, I said, that's close, but I don't know for sure. I can't say. That's hard. That's pretty close, but I don't.
So
How old is your baby?
I think she
it's the same
looks
style
skinnier though.
Yeah.
How old is your baby? How old is your baby?
5.
4 months old? 6 years old? That's right.
Yeah. It's almost the same.
What? You should. I don't know.
It's all the other one.
It's the same style of clothing. It's a long jacket, the workout leggings.
Your wrists aren't used to being in handcuffs.
Hey, what's your name?
I think it's fine.
No.
You don't know how to spell either? 25 years old, 15 years old, we don't know how to spell our names?
Just stand up. Stand up.
What's your last name? Laxnia? Laxnia is your last name? Say your last name. Lavinia.
At this point, with the value of the stolen goods officially confirmed, it's clear they should start preparing to face criminal charges. On top of that, this 15-year-old game has raised serious concerns. Are minors being used to carry out these crimes?
Their van has about another 50 formula cans in it.
Hey, how much are those cans for?
Bring it back here.
Like $29.97 probably each.
Reseal it and tow it from the commission of the felony. It's $30 a can. 50 cans is $1,500.
Are you the driver of that van? You're driving the car? You are. Whose van is that? It's not in your name. Whose name is it?
Both of you, listen to this. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights I explained to you?
Not understand English. I don't understand what.
You don't. What part do you not understand?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Grand total is just over $2,000.
Nice. We're towing the car, getting a search warrant with CIB.
It's probably going to be the $1,500 worth out of Narcoosing.
Probably.
I didn't see that date of that
So
email.
they're both going to jail. We'll call DCF to come get her from the jail once they run her fingerprints through the jail, because I'm sure she's been arrested before. And if she doesn't come back with anything, we'll have to call DCF, and DCF will take custody of her until somebody can claim her, or somebody can provide some type of
Maybe
identification.
DDD will take it.
Or that. So she wants to play this 15-year-old game, and I can't give you my mom's phone number. I can give you my boyfriend's.
Who's 17?
We'll play the game. I don't believe you don't have a number for your mom. What's the address for your mom?
I cannot doctor.
How do you get there? You drive. Where'd you pick her up from? Where did you pick her up from? Where did you drive from? No? Oh, let's play the demo. Where's her phone? Her phone. Kissy face.
This one.
Kissy face. This one's hers.
Casey face asking.
I think she just cursed me out.
Staying with us. Car keys are staying with us.
I want to get from my car.
No, you're not getting anything out of your car.
Hey, you keep just like that.
I can make sure you have no weapons stuck anywhere.
I don't want nothing. You scared. I'm scared you big.
Both individuals were arrested and charged with theft-related offenses. In Florida, this kind of crime can carry a penalty of up to 5 years in prison and fines up to $5,000. But it didn't end there. Just 2 weeks later, they were caught again, this time with a 3rd accomplice. Whether someone is a local or a foreign national, any unlawful behavior will be dealt with strictly under local law. And with what they've done, they haven't just damaged their own criminal records. They've also cast a shadow on the image of the broader immigrant community. If this pattern continues, deportation may not be a matter of if, but when. What do you think is the biggest reason behind such reckless behavior? And in your opinion, what would be a fair sentence for what they've done? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The law always has a reason to exist, not just to punish, but to protect order and fairness for everyone. Cameras don't sleep, records don't get erased, and consequences don't discriminate. And when you're faced with a choice between right and wrong, always